You know, there are more than 400 unsolved homicides in Cincinnati right now. You know, recently we told you about a new initiative to solve these cold cases that date back decades.
So tonight in a WLWT investigation, we're talking with families whose loved ones' murders remain a mystery. Here's WLWT News 5's Rachel Hersheimer.
Losing the person closest to you and having no idea what happened to them. This is the experience of hundreds of families in Cincinnati. Many of them tell me they want answers, and there is a new effort to bring them closure.
I just kept saying it wasn't real.
It's a pain that never fades.
It's about to be 5 years, and I still have no answers.
He was sweet, very sweet.
All of these women are part of a club nobody wants to join.
There's nothing worse than running out of your house after hearing gunshots and finding your child. And you're not able to do anything.
Each person has a loved one who was murdered.
It doesn't seem like time has passed, that it's been that long.
All of their cases remain unsolved.
And I just hope whoever did this to my brother don't think that they got away with this.
I want justice. I want answers.
August 2019, shots rang out in front of Marilyn Turner's home. Her son, Benoit Essex, was killed in his car.
I don't want to see it because you can't unsee it. So it sticks with you the rest of your life.
5 years later, no arrests, no answers, just a living nightmare.
Every time I come outside my door, it replays. I could tell you where every shell casing laid.
Hope Dudley carries the same agony.
That was horrible. I could still hear her screaming.
Her youngest son, Daniel Chaz Dudley, was a passenger in a car on West Galbraith Road when a shooting broke out in 2007.
They fired at the car and my son was left murdered.
17 years later, and it still feels like yesterday.
Every time I think about that call, it just takes me somewhere that I wish no family have to get a call like that.
As Bridget Swint remembers her son, LaRon Billings, it is impossible to forget her final memory with him.
He was missing 5 days before somebody found him, so they had wrapped him up in blankets and garbage bags.
Billings was 24 years old when he was murdered in Walnut Hills.
And they threw him in the alley where people dump trash. Like he was a piece of trash.
It's a pain that lives forever, but the mystery of what happened to their loved ones may start to fade thanks to a new initiative uncovering those answers.
I want them to look into my son's case.
That new initiative could be the key that cracks open some of these cases. It's a cold case task force that's brand new in Cincinnati.
I think everybody has an idea who did it. It's getting people to come forward and say what they know, to see something and say something.
Tonight at 11, we asked Cincinnati's police chief how soon all of these cases can be solved, and her answer may surprise you. Rachel Hersheimer, WLWT News 5.
My heart hurts for every single one of those family members. Rachel, thank you.